this is me uploading every day until Mr. Beast hires me. And today, because I don't go to therapy, I'm going to talk about what I'm trying to figure out about my mental health with y'all instead of actually working out my issues like I should. Because I keep noticing things, but I'm not acting upon them. So maybe if I talk about them out loud, it'll help, but we'll see. Now, I have a motivation problem. I'm not lazy. I can't hide behind that excuse anymore because I did it for a long time. I'd say, oh, I'm such a lazy person. That's not true. I'm not lazy. The issue, though, is that I have these days where I can't bring myself to do anything that I should do. Even if I build it up in my head as a bad thing, as it's work, it's a chore. And so since I build it up as a chore, my brain says, you don't want to do that. Even if it's something that I definitely want to do, like eat. So I come up with these rules and these time structures and these schedules and these plans and all these different ways to force myself to be a good and productive person and overcome my laziness. And I love it, and it works for about a week, and then I stumble, and then I fall, and it falls all apart. And so I come up with another system, and da-da-da-da-da. I think the problem is the system, but it's not. I'm the problem. The system is not the problem. I'm the problem. It's like anything that I should be doing, I grow to dislike. And then even the things that I want to do, I grow to dislike them because I'm concerned that I'm not doing the things that I should be doing. So all of the joy I would get from doing things that I like to do is taken away. And then when I finally do the things that I should do, I get no satisfaction because I put them off and procrastinate for so long that by the time that I do them, I get no joy and satisfaction from the actual completion of the job. I get no dopamine or whatever the chemical is that it's telling me, good job, kiddo, here's your participation trophy. Because even a participation trophy would be nice if I just got the thing done. But I don't even get that. It's to the point where making meals is too much for me at this point. And I'm like, I used to not be like that. I used to make every meal for myself. I'm taking breakfast, lunch, dinner, like at least, like smoothie, sandwich, and an actual meal. Now I can't even heat up a frozen thing. Hot Pockets are too difficult for me. Today was a struggle just to pop something into a pan and heat it up from being, freezer burned. But on the other hand, on this same day, my friend is sick and needs someone to make soup for her because she just can't bring herself to do it. And so I'm going over there to cook her soup, and that I'm huffing it. I'm walking over and not having an issue with motivating myself to do that at all. But anything that like taking care of me or self-motivating or something that is self-contained that is beneficial for myself, can't do it. Just can't do it. So I'm hijacking my own series about getting hired by Mr. Beast to dive into what the mental fuck is going on with my health. I mean, what the health is going on with my mental. You get it. So I am latched on to dopamine right now. I think it has something to do with either caffeine, I don't know if you can see my thumb, but it's there, or dopamine, because those two things are the things that I am having trouble regulating. And so I'm going to hone in. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna buy energy drinks so I can go ahead and calculate my caffeine consumption, and so I can pinpoint whether it's caffeine or dopamine. Because if I properly regulate caffeine and the problem fixes itself, then that means that it was a caffeine issue, right? I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how I'm supposed to be able to tell the difference. But this is a dive into me trying to figure out what is going on with my mental health and just pinpoint how to structure my life better and just not be unhappy. Ugh. And as always, I look forward to working with you, Jimmy.